Hello and welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham and I'm your host, and today we have with us Arnold Boyd from CTR Corporation in Newport News. Welcome.
Thank you, Rory.
Why don't we start today by giving us an overview of what is the CTR Corporation?
CTR Corporation is, or CTR is an acronym for Contract Technical Resources Corporation, which speaks for itself. We are an employment firm based in Newport News, Virginia, and we are not a staffing firm in the sense that we do not provide unskilled labor or clerical people to area companies. We are in the business of providing professional workers in the skilled area of shipyard trades, industry, construction, and so forth, along with administrative personnel and management for those industries. And the types of people that we would provide would be engineering, management, information technology, and basically technical people, as well as administrative and management personnel. We can actually staff a plant if you give us the job descriptions, top to bottom.
All right, and that's something you'd like to do, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right. And so what makes you different than, I guess you've already answered a little bit of that, about what makes you different than regular staffing companies?
Yeah, well, we think it's our reputation for integrity, which we regard as very important. That's number one. Responsiveness to our client companies' requests, and quality. And we are different also because we put value, I think, in our people, which pays dividends in loyalty, and the rest of it, you know, people will follow you and stay with you when you are treating them fairly and properly.
Right. Now, you've been around a long time.
Yes, 30 years, almost 30 years, and I think the reason for that is, Rory, is we do a good job, and we've developed a reputation for that, and that has stood us well, and from that we get referrals, which has been over the years probably our best sales tool, and we've benefited from that, the factor that we do a proper job.
Right, and so as a business philosophy, what kind of philosophy have you built this on? Is it just treating your people
treating our people well and providing value to our client companies, and working as an integral part of their recruiting team. You know, if you will, we
so you see yourself as a team, part of
team
their team.
Players with our client companies, partners we call them, and we like to embed ourselves in their organization as part of their recruiting effort, if you will, human resources, and we work with hiring managers, you know, plant managers and so forth, to bring in the right people. And as I said, if we get a detailed job description, that's what they'll get.
Okay. All right. So the last question I had here was, it's a long one, if a company out there is looking for to employ staffing firm to fill their vacancies, what words of advice would you offer them? That's probably a very good question, actually.
Yes, it's an excellent question. I would say call us, but
I was expecting a bit more.
You'll get more.
Okay.
I think you have to make an informed decision. So you research the available companies in the area. You would ask about their track record and make a decision based on what their record of performance is. Now, there are people that market their services or particularly larger franchise firms that may come through the area, and they blanket the area with sales, marketing pitches, and the performance doesn't follow. So we emphasize the performance side, and we provide people that are qualified, well screened, and we do background job so that they will be confident that these people will be keepers, so to speak, and they will stay. We also have what I call a secret weapon, or secret weapons, and they are people. And that is Eric Dignan, who is our president, and he actually runs the company, and Sina Kalubitan, who is a excellent management person, and they are familiar names to industry in the area. So I would say, do your homework and ask your colleagues in your organizations that you belong to who they would recommend. And I'm confident that after you've done that, you'll give us a call.
Okay. What is the, let's talk about that for a second. What is the process if they are interested and do they just give you a call, and what process do they go through?
Well, they can give us a call. They can email us, what have you, and that's the beginning, of course. Then we will request a job description. Again, a complete and thorough job description will help us match up the proper candidate with their needs, and we will submit to them qualified candidates for them to select from, and they'll request interviews, and we will send the people to them or schedule interviews, and once they're hired, of course, we process them in. Now, there are different types of positions that we fill, starting with temporary, short-term staffing, temp to hire, which is a try before you buy situation. And we'll provide people also on a direct hire basis if you have such openings, and we have some creative financing, if you will, regarding that particular situation, whereby those people are paid for. It's pay as you go. If for any reason they leave, the buck stop.
Oh, okay.
Which we feel is innovative. And this is very appealing for smaller and medium-sized companies.
Yeah, they don't want to get locked into something.
No, well, they don't want to spend money and lose money.
Right, right.
And this prevents that. So it's one of the approaches we take toward working with our clients. And
is there anything that I haven't covered that you wanted to mention?
I think, well, I would like to say that we have a broad customer base, a diverse customer base, so that over the years we've, we have been active in shipyards locally and actually nationally, but we don't live and die with shipyards. So we worked with other industries to broaden our base, and we haven't relied on the fluctuations, if you will, in the shipyard contracting to sustain us, and it's worked well for 30 years.
Well, that's certainly something to be proud of. It takes a lot to stay in business that long.
Well, in this industry, it's tough. Well,
this job market is tough.
It is, and it's been that way for a while, but it's a highly competitive industry as well. And as I said earlier, we don't do labor and clerical people because there are people out there that specialize in that, and plenty of them, and they do a good job. And we like to think we do a good job with, in fact, I know we do, with our sectors.
Which is the higher niche
Yes,
type of thing.
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, if you are looking for have a position to fill, or you're looking for a new employee, and you're looking for a staffing company to help you find that perfect person for that position, you can give CTR Corporation a call. The contact information is at the end of this video and at the bottom of this page. And I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. And I thank you very much for coming in today and being on the program. And I wish you a great deal of success.
Thank you, Rory.
Thank you.